My name is Chuck, and I'm going to share a journey of celebration, finding life, purpose, and gratitude through cancer. Just over 6 years ago, I heard the words that would change my life forever. You have acute myeloid leukemia, cancer. In that moment, time slowed, the air felt heavier. The future I had imagined suddenly seemed uncertain. Celebration was the last word I would have chose to describe what lay ahead. Fear made sense. Questions made sense. Survival made sense. But celebration, not even close. And yet, as I reflect on just over these past 6 years, I realized something extraordinary. My cancer journey has become a story of celebration. This road hasn't been easy. There were days filled with anxiety and nights marked with being afraid to go to sleep. There were moments when I wrestled with uncertainty and wondered what the outcome would be. Cancer has a way of stripping everything down to what truly matters. It humbles you. It forces you to confront your vulnerability. But it also reveals something powerful. It reveals love, resilience, and purpose in ways I would have never imagined. One of the greatest celebrations of my life came from a young woman that I had never met. When I found out I needed a stem cell transplant, the search was on to find a match. Only 3 were found worldwide for me. 3. 2 were from Germany, 1 from Arkansas. I chose the young lady from Arkansas. She chose compassion. She chose to give someone else another chance at life. And I was able to choose Elizabeth. There are no words strong enough to express what that means. Her decision gave me more than treatment. It gave me time. Time with my family, time with my friends, time to continue living the life that I had cherished. And the miracle didn't end there. Later in that journey, I had the profound honor of officiating her wedding in Arkansas. The woman whose cells helped save my life invited me to stand beside her as she began a new chapter in hers. I watched her smile, and I celebrated her love. In that moment, I was not defined by cancer. I was alive, I was present, and I was witnessing a beautiful intersection of 2 lives forever connected by hope. That day embodied everything this journey has taught me. Life is fragile, but it is sacred and worth celebrating. Another reason I celebrate is because of the incredible nurses and doctors. And off script, it is Nurses Week. If you're a nurse, thank you. Being a professional patient now, I know how thankless your jobs are. The nurses who noticed when I felt discouraged and spoke encouragement back into me, the doctors who combined medical excellence with genuine compassion, the quiet reassurances before procedures, and the steady voices after difficult news. And there seemed to be a lot of difficult news. They celebrated small victories with me, improved lab results, completed treatments, stronger days. They reminded me that healing is not only physical, it is emotional and deeply human. I especially want to celebrate my oncologist who's been with me since day one, Dr. Mihir Ravel. For over 6 years now, through every setback, and there's been several, every decision and every unknown, Dr. Ravel has been a steady presence in my life. His expertise gave me confidence. His compassion gave me peace. His commitment gave me hope. And his love for Star Wars, like mine, made him completely personable. There's something profoundly reassuring about having a physician who understands both the science of cancer and the heart of the person fighting it. His care has been a cornerstone of my journey, and for him, I am completely grateful. The journey, however, has never been mine alone. I'm sure you all can attest to that. Out of my diagnosis came something that I call Team Chuck. Cancer, and it's a real thing. Cancer may have been my diagnosis, but it became our fight. Friends, family, supporters, and encouragers showed up in ways I will never, ever forget. They prayed, they called, they texted, they checked in when the days felt really heavy, and there's a lot of those days. On the days when my strength ran low, they stood in the gap. On the days when fear crept in, they spoke courage. Even finding a new family to stand in the gap with me through everything. I'm so thankful for my chosen family. They are Aaron, Megan, and Lucy, and they're here tonight. They have literally been by my side, Aaron especially, since day one. Taking me to appointments, cleaning my home in the hospital. I apologize for that, Aaron. When I was in the hospital, even today, Aaron ironing this snappy new shirt that I have on for me. But, yeah, they generally just loved me, as everybody in Team Chuck has. They have truly been a blessing. Team Chuck became living proof that community is powerful medicine. Perhaps one of the most unexpected gifts of this journey has been rediscovering purpose. Cancer changes you. It reshapes your perspective and forces you to ask hard questions about what really matters. For a time, I wonder what life would look like moving forward. In that uncertainty, I found an amazing, renewed purpose through my involvement with an organization called Man Up to Cancer. Working alongside this organization has allowed me to stand with men across the United States and Canada who are fighting their own battles with cancer. I've been able to encourage them, listen to them, and celebrate their victories with them. Clean scans, remissions, claims of NED, all kinds of renewed hope. Every time one of them shares good news, it feels personal. Every victory that is shared feels personal. Through Man Up to Cancer, I discovered that survivorship is not just about living longer, it's about living deeper. It's about turning pain into purpose and using your story so someone else does not feel alone in their own story. It's about changing the way men go through cancer. When I look back over these plus 6 years, I see more than treatments and appointments. I see love. I see sacrifice. I see courage. I see celebration in places I never, ever thought I would find it. Celebration is not about the absence of struggle. It is the decision to find the light in the middle of it. It is celebrating a stable lab result, celebrating that chance to stand at a wedding altar. It's celebrating a doctor's steady voice in a community that refuses to let you fight alone. It is celebrating 6 years of life that I probably wouldn't have had. 6 years ago, I heard the words, "You have cancer." And today I stand before you and say, I have life. And that is certainly worth celebrating. Cue Cool and the gang. Thank you so much.